Everybody's like chewing and like
Batmaning.
yeah. Who's Batmaning?
I don't know.
I was.
Who's Bat?
Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
What?
Don't fucking touch me.
Ugh. That made me feel gross.
Yeah, mostly because I'm like eating jerky.
I'm really red. Ooh, Daddy got sunburned.
Dude, don't ever call yourself that. Ever.
Daddy got sunburned. Daddy, where are you going? Why'd you leave?
I mean, he is a daddy.
I am a daddy. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Jason, aren't I a daddy? Please agree with me,
Don't
Jason.
refer to yourself as daddy right after we recorded episode 69.
Oh, I'm so red. Gross.
Yes!
Yeah, see? Thank you.
What about yes, daddy?
Oh, we need to change color here. This is ridiculous.
You'll never change.
That doesn't help.
Still red.
Yeah, it's still blotchy and red.
Don't change.
I just went to the pool before this, and I'm now realizing I should have put on
SPF?
sunscreen, even though the sun was going down. Fuck my face.
Stupid cunt.
So the pre-show topic for tonight is savory snacks. What do you like to eat as a savory snack?
On the couch.
No candy, obviously,
In the
unless are there.
Savory candies? Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, by the way, we have a ghost in the house.
Who's the ghost?
What is your name?
Evan the Mayor.
Evan the Mayor. Do you want to go by Evan the Mayor or do you want to go by your name?
I can go with that.
Evan the Mayor?
Not Evan the Mayor. That's how
Okay.
I know him.
Yeah. Everybody knows him as Evan the Mayor. That's why I asked his name when he came in, even though I kind of knew it, but I didn't know whether it was one thing or another thing.
That's how I'm known.
Yeah. So,
on
okay.
the Fache book.
From
The Fache.
the City That
Dolce
Breeds
Vagina.
podcast. City That Breeds podcast. One of the co-hosts. We already had a co-host in here. We're not going to talk about
Also
him.
kind of the creator of the brand, if you want
Yes,
to call
well,
it that.
he's the godfather of the City That Breeds podcast. Yes. All right,
You
so
drinking, John?
I'm drinking Brewer's Hours by Lighthouse Liquors and Oliver Brewing Company. It's fucking awesome.
Excellent.
And you are drinking
Well,
the same
I'm
thing.
drinking the same thing, but I've also got this Thirst Hay.
Yeah, thirst.
Ooh, Peabody Heights in the house.
All right, so between the three of us, what are your favorite savory snacks?
Sunflower seeds.
Him first.
I'm already going.
Okay.
Ladies first. Sunflower seeds.
Yes.
Jerky.
Okay.
Sounds like something we could talk about.
Maybe.
I really love those wasabi soy sauce almonds.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are legit.
And the hot and spicy Chex Mix.
Ooh. I didn't think about Chex Mix.
Ooh, have you ever had the those like pea snap things?
Yeah, wasabi peas.
Well, no, not
No?
the wasabi. They look like snow peas, like
They're
the
the-
pods, but they're like
They're
crunchy,
like the Funyun of peas.
Yeah, but
I,
it's
I have a bag of them
like
upstairs.
wasabi ranch. I think is the flavor.
I've never had those. I've only had the plain ones, just the salt.
They have wasabi
I
ranch.
saw you got a bag of Ding Dong the other day or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a big old ding dong.
Yes. That was actually awesome because it was like, it was peas, but they weren't wasabi.
Yeah, they're kind of sweet.
Yeah, and then there was like almonds, and it was all kind of crazy shit. And then it was sweet and spicy and salty, but not overly spicy. It was a really
It's a nice
good
hint.
mix. Yeah, it was a good mix. I really liked it.
I'm sure you got that at H Mart like I did
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
time I was there. But
Totally.
I think that's like a Central American food.
Is that what it is?
I'm not entirely sure.
Read the back.
What about those? Have you
It's
had
been gone for months.
Have you had the the tiny little dried fish that are teriyaki dried fish? The
Yes.
teeny little ones.
Yeah.
Oddly addicted.
Yeah.
But not necessarily savory because
I
they
have
are kind of.
I have a bag of just the salted fish because you smash them up and use them in Thai food.
No.
They're really weird because as soon as you add water to them and start mashing them up, they just bleh
Yeah.
into a paste.
Ugh.
But it's like anchovies, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they smell and look terrible, but once you add it in, it's just umami and salt.
You also smell and look terrible.
Yeah.
Wait. What about pork rinds?
Ooh, chicharrones.
Yeah, that would probably be that would probably be my top 3.
I like chicharron.
So the last time I went to H Mart, I did pick up a bag of Ding Dong, but I also got a bag of fried pig's ears.
Oh yeah.
And they're like eating. Obviously, it's very crunchy, super
Yeah.
crunchy, very savory, but very little seasoning. So you're basically just eating like a roasted crunchy thing that you don't really know that you're eating ear. It's not like eating it.
Does it have any hint of pork flavor?
It just tastes of like roasted,
Fried.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
skin. I don't know.
Have you guys had the chicharrones from the lady who sells chicharrones?
No.
And-
Chicharroni lady?
Yeah, there's.
I wanna meet this chicharron lady.
We're friends with her on our Instagram.
Yes.
And I met her and got her fresh chicharrones. So what she does, she buys the pellets. She buys the pre-dried, pre-cut pork skin.
Gotcha.
And then fries them to order and then seasons them to order.
Nice.
And they're fucking awesome, dude.
Does that qualify as a snack? Or is
Pig
that like
ears are my dog's favorite
I
snack.
think so. Yeah. But
well, they can be yours too. You can just go to H Mart and get them for like $1 a bag.
yeah, there you go. It's cheaper.
Then PetSmart.
Is there a H Mart? There's an H Mart near DC, right?
DC, yeah, there's one in Catonsville.
Well, he's in DC.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, her fucking chicharrones are awesome.
Yeah, I
'Cause
want those.
when you make, have you ever made, like, okay, so
I specialize in Asian cuisine.
right, so when you make those, you cut and I've made them from Jump Street, like, and it sucks
You
because
went up, you snuck up on a pig.
Wow.
killed it, skinned it. I left the meat. I didn't eat it. I even fucking demasked the pig, which
You had
I actually
jowls.
I watched a video about somebody doing that, like a butcher, like taking the face skin off the face, and it was amazing. Because I'm gonna cook a pig's head in the next couple weeks for tacos.
You know, like some brains.
Fuck yeah.
Was the butcher's name Jeffrey Dahmer?
No. Because a lot of cultures take the skin of the face. You know, you cut the face off, leave the meat on the face, and then they roast the skull with the meat
Yeah.
for tacos.
But then what do you do with the head?
They use it as, you know, they sew the holes up, and then put like a sausage into the face.
They stuff it with candy.
They
Sew it shut.
And then they
And then
throw
you
it
get
in
it
an elementary school.
Boom! Why isn't it working? It's just like hitting a leather bag. Bap.
And then it's like a Snickers bar inside starts to melt and chocolate starts oozing out of the eye sockets and the kids are like, ah!
Twizzlers are melting out of the mouth. Just, why is it bleeding?
Oh my god!
But no,
It's like my worst nightmare.
they make a
I'm gonna
force.
think about that when I go to sleep tonight.
They make a force meat and basically stuff the pig head full of ground meat, and then roast the head full, and then just slice it so you get like that crunchy skin. But then when you cut into it, it's like a giant meatball inside. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Why are you bummed out by that?
Because, like, I feel
You eat
like...
hot dogs that are fucking intestine skin.
That's fine, but it doesn't have a fucking smile.
You eat.
Oh, what
you
if
eat.
it did?
Oh, what if hot dogs were like...
Oh god, they'd be so much better.
They were like, yay!
They're
Yeah,
like,
they attach a
they're
little
like
head
pig,
to the top of
they're
it.
like pig zygotes.
Ew, fetal pigs.
Oh my god. What if hot dogs...
That's a thing, by the
Fetal
way.
pig
What
hoagie.
what
That's
if
a
instead
thing.
of hot dogs, like, you went to a ballpark and people said buns full of fetal pigs?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Candied fetal pig. Ooh, a little fetal pig on a little kebab stick.
Oh, yeah.
But not
Roast it up.
not even fetal pig, but like
Savory snacks.
like for like not stillborn, but like brand new born pigs. They kill them and then debone the whole thing and then stuff them and use them
And
as
then
basically a
wrap it in
giant
bacon.
sausage. It's a traditional like Spanish and German thing.
And then shove it inside of a goose.
yeah. All right.
And then they
smoke the
force
whole
feed
thing.
it to a cow.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody out there? What do you guys like? What do you guys like for savory
We
snacks?
had like a solid amount of people, and then we started talking about stuffing baby pigs with other pigs.
It happens.
And then everybody's gone now.
And that's where Elvin
So
Metrics-
what do you guys like? What do you like to eat? Come on.
Savory
Kim.
snacks. Come on.
Kim from who also went to St. Mary's College,
Go Seahawks.
right?
I don't think that was a hawk.
It's some sort of
That's like a wolf.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It could be a hawk, even though it's a wolf.
Wolf a hawk.
This is a hawk.
Bat hawk. Oh, Kim said she's here for the pig face.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Fuck it up, pig face, fuck it up, pig face, fuck it up, pig face, fuck it up. Nobody?
It was actually the St. Mary's Fight song.
Oh, nice.
That's an actual song, by the way.
Oh, is it?
By a band called Pigface.
Oh. Wait. Why does that sound familiar?
Is
that an industrial group?
Yes.
I guess they are.
They are
led by Scold or whatever his name was?
Yes. And they're collective and, like, you know...
Linked to KMFDM and...
Everything. Every industrial
Sister
band
Machine Gun.
is in Pigface. So, like, Pigface has a... Nine Inch Nails song, basically, which is... Like, their best two songs are the songs that Trent Reznor wrote for them.
Peak high school talk right here.
Sesame what?
Sesame Oat Sticks. Oh, Sesame Sticks are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There.
Like the time.
See, what did you
Whoa.
just do?
I feel like Lionel Richie.
No.
Dancing on the ceiling.
What about
Jason's laughing because I'm singing Pigface songs. That's why.
What about
Popcorn with pop. Oh, yes. When I make popcorn, I usually do parm and just black pepper. But parm and hot sauce sounds great.
I like to cook my kernels in bacon fat and then add Old Bay with some garlic salt.
And you do it on the stove, right? Like.
Oh, sure. Well, so 5 years ago, I was vending at the Bros production of Murder Castle, and they were like, "Yeah, use the bacon fat."
That's the Baltimore
Rock
Opera
Society.
Yeah.
It turns out that bacon fat is a lot more expensive than just vegetable oil.
Yes.
And also we had these vegetarians coming through.
Oh, no.
That were like, "What's this cooked in?" And I was like, "Oh, it's bacon fat." And they're like...
All the veins started popping out of them.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it upside down on the feed for
Probably
real?
Is it?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Turn the phone upside down.
Feet around.
Oh, we're still upside down. God damn it.
It's good. Okay. I mean, should we
Wait,
just
now
start?
put a fisheye lens on it so it can be like a 90s
Can you
video.
How did I do that?
Can you put like a Jurassic Park?
Did I
filter
hit a
on this?
wrong button? What's that?
There should be a rotate button of some variety.
No. What?
Ah.
Ah.
Hey.
Hey.
Shit. What the fuck happened?
What does that say? Yes. Still. That's fine. Alright, well, let's just, like, we'll figure it out later.
There's got to be a rotate screen button down there at the bottom there.
Well, that's not. That's going backwards.
Whoa.
Whoa. No, that's a
this?
flash.
That's not right.
What's the one next to it?
Alright, while you guys are figuring that out, I'm going to recite the national anthem.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna take a knee.
I'm reciting it.
What the fuck did I hit?
Same thing.
Oh, did I just
Sorry,
move
I'll
this?
just stay seated. Okay, why don't
Son of a
let's just start
bitch.
recording upside
Just
down.
do the upside down episode.
All right.
This is the upside down.
All right.
11, where you at, girl? He just broke everything.
Okay.
Hey, why aren't you starting? Could you start the podcast? God damn it.
Don't fuck up.
Okay.
See, look, I've already told you not to fuck up.
Yeah.
Please. Just, no, look at me for a second. This is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck yourself.
Okay.
Get your phone away
It's
from the thing.
away. It's the distance.
I already hear it.
Here, I'll put it here. Did I fuck up?
You already fucked up and fucked yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
What else is new?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Rude Cooking School podcast. My name is John Helza III, and with me is the always erratic and always staticky
Rebecca Madraga.
Hey! And with us today is the ghost of a former podcaster. He died years ago in a mine shaft. He was trying to sell a bunch of shit.
He's trying to rescue soccer kids.
Oh my god, he's talking.
Oh my god.
He's talking before we introduce him.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Excuse me, Ghost Man?
His name's Evan the Mayor.
Evan!
What's up?
From the fucking City That Breathes podcast. He is the guy who invented it, right?
That's right.
Oh,
It'll be
no, he gave birth.
It'll be 10 years for the website this coming September.
Wow.
We've been doing the
Wow.
You've been doing it that... How long have you been doing the podcast?
Podcast has been 5 years and 5 months.
That's crazy.
And John, how long have you had whatever that is stuck in your teeth?
Do I have something stuck in my
Yeah.
teeth? Do I really? Where at?
I don't know, let me see. It's like between like... Right.
Oh, it's an orange thing.
It's like
What
an
is
orange
that?
thing. What is that? What'd you do?
It's a pimento. You're reading a pimento loaf.
Might have been blowing an orange. Who knows?
Whoa.
Hey, now.
Well, that's how they're born.
Well, that's true.
I'm the Brian of the podcast.
Oh.
I see all the dumb
References.
shit. Yeah. So let's talk about what we did this week in food. So let's start with our guest. If you don't want to jump in like you did before on our pre-show.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
No, I'm just saying. Maybe you have some fucking courtesy for
I'm
people.
gonna punch you square in your eye.
Too late. It's already fucked up.
I'll do the other eye.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Shit.
Even it
So,
out.
Evan, did you have anything this week that was notable in, like, that you ate or saw or did?
Not necessarily this past week, but the week prior and the week prior to that, I did back-to-back weekends.
We don't care about that. We're just talking about the last week.
Korean barbecue.
Oh, shit. All right, we'll talk about it then.
Korean barbecue.
Then where at? Or where?
Where else? At Chungka, aka Young Cock.
Nice.
Young cock.
As the
Young
dirty Americans pronounce it.
In Station North.
Love that place.
Yeah, it's lovely. It never ceases to amaze.
I was
my
the
mouth.
first person to write about it in the Baltimore.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good work.
I also wrote about it because I had their ox blood stew for an exotic eats feature.
Ooh.
Oh, did you? How was that? I never had it.
It was weird. The little chunks of blood were chalky
Yeah.
and not great.
Yeah.
But
Sounds irony.
it was ironic.
Don't you think?
Mm.
We're still upside down, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm glad that we are, honestly. Can we
I
just
feel-
do
I
this
feel
from now
liberated
on?
by it.
I look much skinnier upside down. Skinny legend.
Okay, so what did you have during your time at Young Cock?
The usual, a seafood pancake, all the bonchon. That's French for bonchon. And
A pajoon, if you will.
yeah,
A seafood
we
pancake.
were with a bunch of people that didn't want to do the tripe. I don't think most people want to do the tripe.
I love tripe.
But we did the,
You're a
You are
fucking
not a
monster.
you are not a fan of
You're
tripe.
a
your
monster.
kalbi, your bulgogi,
Nice.
your
Love that
spicy
bulgogi.
chicken, your pork belly.
So just like traditional.
Yeah.
And we talk about this a lot. Like Americans don't know what they're missing
It's true.
with fucking Korean barbecue.
Dude, Korean barbecue.
Because it's
is
fucking
shit.
American barbecue.
It basically is, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Even
10
though
It's
times
spicy. It's salty. It's sweet.
Mhm.
and they give you that peanut sauce, you dredge it through there, you put on some little sauces and the jalapenos and
Right.
the
You get like 50,000 sides.
the
The
sides
Yeah,
freak
the
people
little
out though because they're like,
toppings.
ew, what is this root vegetable that's like in a
Right.
brown liquid? It's
Just fucking eat it, Brenda.
Yeah.
It's not
Just a
gonna hurt
pickle.
you.
Sally,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a pickle.
yeah.
Honestly.
All the bonchon. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like all that shit is
Bon
amazing.
Jovi, you know?
All the Bon Jovi.
Oh, here's an idea. They should just do all you can eat bonchon for like $10, and they just keep bringing out little
Ooh.
plates of those fish cakes,
Dude.
and the kimchi, and the seaweed
Holy
salad.
shit,
I would
fuck
be-
me up.
Just like the weird little pickled marinated half pieces of garlic.
Yeah,
I would just eat that.
it's delightful.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's a great way to eat. And where did you go? Oh, you went to Young Cock. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've had a few beers.
There are a few others in that immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
Including Nam Kang, and then the other place that's right next door to Chungka. And I don't remember the name of it, but other people I know have been there, and they say that it's also quite nice.
I've never been to that place. I've been to Nam Kang hammered at like
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Yeah, because it stays open till 3,
Sometimes
4.
4.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
To where? To Young
Nam
Park?
Kang.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
it's a
actually
good place.
I've actually gotten takeout from there.
What?
Because they, on certain food delivery platforms, and I don't remember which one it was, Order Up or one of the ones that have already gone out of business. But we'd gotten like,
I think it's
just a seafood pancake and then some soup.
Yeah.
Like a kimchi tofu
and a
soup.
garbage bag of kimchi.
Yeah, dude. Oh god, so good. I love fucking Korean
I need to
food
make
so
my
good.
own kimchi because every time I go to an H or a G Mart and buy like a tub of it, it's 3 pounds, and it will take you months to eat it by yourself, even in a household of 3.
I always get the little guy.
Yeah, the little guy though, per ounce is way more.
Yeah, I know, but
you get the bigger bang for your buck.
You never think that kimchi's actually gonna go bad, but it gets soft.
It gets funky.
Mm-hmm.
It gets soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
want it nice and crunchy.
Yeah, and then it gets that weird what's the?
It's a little
effervescence.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I
starts
mean?
to smell sour.
Yeah.
And tastes far more sour than it should.
Yeah.
Fun fact: one of my favorite drag queens. She's a Korean drag queen. Her name is Kimchi.
Kimchi.
She's awesome, and she's a huge foodie, which is great.
That's why she named herself Kimchi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome, and she has a lisp, which is the best thing of my life. You should follow her Instagram because all of her stories are just all like, because she travels all the time to perform.
So it's all food stuff.
And it's all food stuff, and it's like amazing.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's essentially. I went to San Diego a few weeks ago, and I took maybe 2 pictures of landscape, and the rest of it was just food.
Yeah.
Food and
How'd
beer.
you go to San Francisco, by the way?
Would you like me to?
I would like you to tell.
illuminate
Yeah. Listen to this, because I think you'd be onto this.
This is a company entitled Pack Up and Go. I'm doing a spot.
Oh.
PackUpGo.com.
Oh.
You set a budget. You take a questionnaire. They do all the booking. They do not tell you where you're going. You got to pack it in the mail, and then you open it the day that you depart.
Ooh.
And then you know where you're going. They give you like a little dossier of things that they think you might like to do.
I think I've heard of this.
It's fucking crazy.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for that.
I was legitimately worried for him, and then
Did they only send you places in the continental United States?
Yeah, it's all domestic.
Can you pick not to go to the South?
You can. No, they say name 3 to 5 places you do not want to go, and you can just list 3 to 5 states if you want.
Arkansas.
Looking at you,
Alabama. Mississippi.
Mississippi, Missouri.
hey, we actually have listeners in Alabama and Mississippi, so let's kinda
okay,
cut
well-
that
I
shit
mean,
out.
whatever. I'm not trying to.
But we know you guys in
I
Mississippi
mean,
and
no tea,
Alabama.
no
that
shade to you people, but like.
we know you're the good ones.
But like your neighbors who fly the Confederate flag.
Did you just call them the good ones?
What?
That's fucked up.
No, I wasn't throwing my voice.
That was you.
Wow.
At any rate, when I went, it's very interesting traveling alone. It's not something I've done many times.
Oh,
but
did you go by? I thought you went with somebody.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
It turns out I have a college friend who lives in San Diego, so I
Oh, okay.
I hung out
Wait,
with her.
San Diego or San Francisco? Because somebody said San
Diego.
Francisco. I
San
think
Diego.
you said San Francisco.
I didn't say San Francisco.
Nobody said San Francisco.
You did.
Nobody said
I
San
heard San
Well,
Francisco.
Hey,
That was
can
the other
somebody
ghost.
rewind the tape right now?
Rewind the tape.
Num.
Okay, you know what?
Nope,
I'm gonna
never
prove
said
you.
it.
You said it. 'Cause I
Okay.
heard it, and I was like, because at first I heard San
How
Diego.
am I the drunk one and you're hearing shit?
Mm.
I'm telling you, I never said it.
Anybody else? Can anybody tell me if he said?
Can't read it upside down.
I can't read shit.
Yeah, the text is sideways and we are upside down. It's very topsy-turvy, literally. Anyway, great town.
Yeah,
I
great.
highly recommend it.
Yeah,
But
excellent.
go for more than 3 days, because that's all I got.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay,
So can you choose how long you want to be there for?
I think it's designed as a like a 3-day trip,
Okay.
and that's kind of the idea. I don't know why they thought it was smart to send me to the West Coast, because it's a 5-hour flight, you
Yeah.
know, 2 hours in between.
just needed a body on the plane, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I managed to do a bunch of stuff and eat a lot of nice food. And
Did you have the requisite fish tacos?
Of course. I didn't take pictures of them. I also had sushi tacos,
Ooh.
which was interesting. It was like
Tacos.
It was like the taco was essentially
Sucos.
it was like a wonton taco shell.
Crispy.
Yeah, the super crispy, not the like
Tashis.
wonton wrapper, flimsy wrapper, but the super crispy wonton like
Okay.
chips.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then
Like
they
they give
stuffed
you
it
for
with spicy tuna, some sort of mayonnaise-based spicy dressing,
Sure.
and some cilantro and some other stuff.
Oh wow.
Sweet. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And I had
Oh,
some
man.
hamachi, which I loved,
Yeah.
and the old fish cheek. I had I had a very large bowl of ramen, which was mostly pulled pork and pork belly and some bacon and the broth. Sorry, I'm not even going to call it broth. I'm going to call it spackle because it was so thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it tonkatsu?
Yes.
Okay.
But like on steroids. It was extremely thick. And,
that doesn't sound good.
Thick with
yeah. Maybe even 3.
That thick ass sauce.
Yeah, it was good.
Girl.
But and then I had a burrito at a luchador themed taco place. It was great.
Nice.
That's great.
Anyway,
that's my jam.
That's what I did.
Cool.
That was my weekend food.
Oh.
So what did you have this week?
I did a lot of takeout.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good.
Like
living your best life.
We've just been like super busy. And, haven't really had time.
There's no shame in that.
Yeah, so like whatever, we had some takeout.
I've eaten nothing but fried food.
I had a shit ton of Chipotle on Monday. That was great. But most importantly, what happened to me this week was the birth of my second nephew.
Oh, hey, congratulations. You had a baby.
I did not have
a baby. You didn't have a baby? Then why are you talking about it?
Because that
was why is that a thing?
It was exciting.
Is it exciting for everybody?
I'm gonna punch you in your fucking throat.
No, it's great. Your second grandbaby.
My second nephew.
Same thing.
Do you want a super exclusive right now?
What?
Super exclusive?
What's that?
An exclusive?
An exclusive.
What's that?
One of the co-hosts of our podcast's wife is in labor right now.
Oh shit! Is Casey like for real?
Yeah.
Casey's wife's for real in labor
right now.
As we speak.
Come on,
wow! Hey.
Yeah.
Casey the Kasem's fucking
I know he won't listen to this.
Yeah,
so he won't
but
kill me.
No, it's great.
No, that's awesome.
And this won't come out until tomorrow when the baby's already.
Out.
Well, in theory.
Oh, sorry, it's on Facebook.
Oops.
Whoops.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
You didn't. Hey, everybody, don't tell anyone.
Say anything. But yeah, so my second nephew was born.
That's awesome.
Yesterday.
Finnegan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Finny. Awesome. They are really doubling down on the Irish, right?
I mean, they're hella Irish.
I mean,
so.
You know.
Yeah.
Owen's name's like 4
consonants
and then like a vowel and then like 8 more consonants.
Yeah. He's gonna struggle with that.
His name's spelled, it's Owen, but it's like
Eoghan.
Yeah.
It sounds almost Welsh to me because I am Welsh and I see a lot.
It's a very Welsh spelling.
Yeah. I was looking at like
it's
the top Welsh names and they're all just consonants.
Yeah. But so congratulations to Siobhan and Rob.
Cool.
On the birth.
Congratulations, guys.
They're beautiful. Second little baby boy.
It's a very cute baby.
Yeah, he's so cute.
I have eaten all the fried stuff this week.
So many fried things.
So much fried. Friday night, Leanna went out.
It's fried egg.
Somewhere. And I decided I had all this chicken left over from 4th of July.
Yeah. That
I had smoked. And I was like,
they had molding in your fridge.
No, it was 2 days later, dude. So I was like, is there... and I've never done this. Fried chicken from already cooked chicken?
What?
Yeah, that's doable.
It sounds overcooked
to
me.
Well, no. Then I looked it up, and apparently it's a thing that a lot of people do.
Twice fried chicken.
With leftover chicken. Mm-hmm. But the key is to do it with cold chicken. So, you just keep it in the fridge, set up your fry station, then bring it out, cut it up, and then fucking, you start wet. So the thing's called wet, dry, fry. So wet, you start out with your meat, which is already wet. Mm-hmm. Dry is the flour.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Then
nice.
The next wet is the egg, and then dry is the batter, and then fry. Okay. So wet, dry. It's wet, dry. What?
Is it dry, wet, dry, fry?
Dry, fry, yeah. Wet, dry, fry. Yeah. So, I said it right, and then it just didn't sound right. Wet, dry, fry. Yeah.
Tang, walla walla, bing,
bing. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ah. Okay. But yeah, then I did it, and I just made a couple chicken sandwiches.
Sweet.
And they were fucking awesome, and I was like,
what was your coating?
So what I like to do with my chicken coating, whether it's just normal fried chicken or chicken sandwiches, or even what I'll get into, fried green tomatoes. So it's flour, and then I put a lot of just, like, you just start dumping spices in. So, and it's just like a spice blend of, and I don't measure anymore because it doesn't really matter that much. So I just eyeball it by, like, piles, kind of. So, like, I put in, like, let's say 3 cups of flour, and then a pile of dried garlic, and then a pile of dried onions, and then
a pile
salt.
of cyanide.
Yes, salt, thyme, a lot of paprika, a lot of chili powder, and then just kind of whatever I have around.
And a Gomer pile.
Yes, and then a Gomer pile. And then nobody's going to get that reference. Do you know what Gomer pile is? Exactly.
I'm lost.
So then you mix all that up, but then the key is, and this is the thing that I've learned over the years of just frying chicken, is I have some buttermilk, and then just dump that into the last, pile of flour, and then mix that all up, and not a lot, just enough to sort of wet the flour up to where you mix it through, and it's still dry, but it becomes craggy instantly, because then at that first round you're already getting craggy chicken, because that's
craggy
what you want.
Chicken.
Yeah, craggy chicken. But
Crag.
because if you do just chicken, flour, egg, flour mix with spice, it's just coated. But if it's craggy, you get the good chunks. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it actually makes a huge difference, because the one thing that you notice is when you start making fried chicken, the ones at the end are always the best, because the flour's already soaked up that milk and shit. Yeah, all that craggle. So the ends are the craggle.
Yeah.
So as
the craggle.
You're already starting with craggle, but then by the end you're getting super craggle. Like they're super good.
Oh yeah.
So
everything is awesome.
So everything is cool when you're part of a team. Did you ever hear about that?
I have heard that.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
So Friday and Sunday I had fried chicken sandwiches. Monday and Monday and yesterday I had fried green tomato sandwiches, which were awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Did a lot of stuff. Whatever. It's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cooked a lot of stuff. We're still doing vegetarian during the week.
Sweet.
It's been great. We're really starting to, like, I don't know, find a way to not just eat pasta, because I hate pasta. So now it's kind of working itself out. You know what I mean? Even though, like, we ate a bunch of fried food this week.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But it was tomato, so it's healthy.
Right. But it's fried.
It's a fried tomato. Yeah.
But we also done we realized that Crosby, who all of a sudden didn't like broccoli.
All of a sudden, a child doesn't like broccoli?
He loved broccoli for a long time, and then all of a sudden didn't like it.
Yeah.
But now we found his way back in. He
Fried.
loves it. He loves it baked.
Fried broccoli.
Yeah, fried.
You should have a tempura party and invite us.
I mean, it's kind of
fried.
Party. Yeah, we just bake it, and he likes it like crispy on the edges and shit. And then we toss it in a soy. It's soy, sherry vinegar, and sesame oil. He's that's how my son.
Must be nice to have a father who is an actual chef. My mother would cook here's some boiled chicken and some green beans, you ungrateful shit. Let me put my cigarette out on your forehead.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Didn't actually do that.
I actually
put
had
it out in the chicken and
I've actually had a cigarette put out on my forehead.
Ouch! By your mom?
No,
my mom?
My grandmother. My grandmother. Okay, so the
This is now the domestic abuse podcast.
Yes, the Thanksgiving of I guess 1985.
Great year.
I was 9.
Fantastic.
Oh, such a year.
I remember it like it was
Reagan.
yesterday.
I was small.
Reagan.
So let's say so maybe let's say 1984. Let's say I was 7.
Okay.
Let's just
8.
say.
Let's say I was 8.
Let's
just
say that.
I was small.
Yeah.
But
let's
small
say
enough.
You were 11.
Maybe it was before that.
Wait,
but
let's say you were 16 and enlisted in the army.
And my grandmother was pissed. So I'm walking through my grandmother's house. It's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Is this the Thanksgiving that your brother was wearing the mesh shirt?
It might have been.
With the nipples cut
It
out?
might have been.
Was it?
It might have been.
His brother was wearing like a mesh tube.
Oh, dude, he was wearing a white It was like
Just going through a Depeche Mode phase.
No, it was like Miami.
Okay, yeah.
What is it?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. So he was wearing like Z Cavaricci kind of like, puffed out pants. My brother was 11 years older than I was.
How did he not get a cigarette put out on his nips?
Well, he was tall.
Because he was doing it to himself.
Yeah, right. I hate myself. So I was walking around, and my grandmother was talking to somebody, and as I was walking past her, she just happened to turn, and she had a cigarette in her hand, and it went right into the middle of my forehead.
That's the worst.
I don't have. You're looking like why would I have a scar after 30 years?
The ash is still visible.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have fair skin. It could still be there.
But like literally, like and fucking like there was a blister, and she was not happy.
Here's my cigarette putting out on my arm memory. My mother was a volunteer at the National Aquarium, and I went with her one time. And we were in the break room, and that was when
the shark put out a cigarette on you.
Yes, the shark, with a stogie in its mouth, was like, whoosh, and jumped and did a flip.
Sounds
and then the ash went off the stogie right into my cornea, and I was like,
and then it left, and then it just left like the Hanna-Barbera shark, and just went,
no, Jabberjaw,
yeah.
No,
so
it's just some like smoking, poodle-headed lady with a mullet, just was walking around, sauntering around the break room, because this is when you were allowed to smoke wherever, right?
Oh, sure.
And just
now
whop,
extra tar.
Just hit me right on the bicep, my 7-year-old bicep, and I just stood there.
The same.
I didn't make a sound, and I just started crying, and everyone was like, "What's wrong?
Aww.
What's wrong, honey? What's going
you?
on? What's wrong with you?" And I was 7, maybe 6.
Man.
Yeah. Because
I just imagine my son. He's 7. They're like, I'd be fucking so.
Oh, I suffered in silence. Yeah, I was like.
You didn't. Oh.
But I started tearing up. And then, And then they were all like, "Ew, I'm real concerned with what's going on with this kid."
What's wrong with you, Butchie?
And then they let me run around the aquarium by myself.
Nice.
I went backwards through the whole thing.
And then you're like, "Somebody please burn me again."
I want free entrance.
Last time I got a burn with a cigarette, no lie, I was with JJ and my friend Jeff.
You guys were at
JJ? Yes, I was JJ. What's the place? What's the place in Fells Point with the fireplace?
Fireplace?
Yeah, it's known for the fireplace.
The Diz.
It's on the end of Fells Point.
Admiral Cup.
No.
Admiral.
Wait, where is it?
At the end of Fells Point.
The end of Fells Point?
Yeah, like if.
Well, there are different ends.
Fells Point's on this way. It's all the way on the end. You're going back towards here.
Dead End Saloon?
No. Anyway.
John Stevens Ltd?
It's close. It was up the street from there. Yeah, John Stevens used to be there, and it was up the street. Anyway.
Pickle Parrot.
No, Pickle Parrot used to be over there. Anyway. I was in a bar. Mm-hmm. You could still smoke in a bar.
Right.
This is how long ago it was.
Right. Very long time ago.
And JJ is terrible. My friend JJ, who is now living.
Walker.
He's now living in England.
Lucky bastard.
His wife works for the government. They asked
England?
of America, and they wanted her to move to England.
To be a consulate.
No, to work on whatever spy shit she works on.
What? Well,
I might be outing her, but whatever. She's a spy.
Is this Scooter Libby type thing? Wait, what?
We'll post her photo later.
I have her blood type and her social security number. Yeah. Anyway,
and
so
fingerprints. We're
sitting there, and JJ is notorious. He started smoking really late at life, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, he started smoking when he was probably in his late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
That's late in life.
Fuck yeah, dude.
To start smoking?
To start smoking?
A lot of people start smoking in, their teens.
Yeah, I didn't start smoking until I was I think I was 18 when I actually started smoking, which is super late.
I guess because I never started. Like, I will occasionally buy a pack and just
sure
have it around, but yeah.
But you know, like his wife smoked, we smoked, and then at one time, like he would be that guy, just be like, "All right, fine, I'll have a cigarette," and then he would just, you know, like lip it and then just hotbox it, but not smoke it.
Did you just say lip it?
Yeah. You know, just like he would like sort of.
I know.
He would sort of just blow it. You know what I mean? Like, and just put the whole fucking filter into his mouth to where you could see he was wetting the paper.
God.
You know what I mean?
No.
You can keep that.
Right.
God.
But he would also and just puff it, but not inhale it.
Right.
And
like
burn it
cigar.
down. Right. But he would never inhale it. But then once he started doing that, he still had a terrible habit of putting it out with like another inch left on that he could smoke, and then just leaving it, and then it would just smoke on the ashtray.
Yeah.
Which is a huge faux pas as a smoker.
Sure.
Put your fucking cigarette out.
Great visual though.
And I was really mad. I was really mad one night, and I was like, you know, we're sitting there and we're smoking. And
are you French?
I'm
Why
like,
is your cigarette so long?
yeah, I'm miming this to them with a pencil right now.
He's actually a dame from the 20s.
So I'm smoking it
for full effect. Please
like,
light it.
Yeah.
Oh. So at one point I was like, dude, you gotta put your fucking cigarette out. You know how you do it? And he's like, how? And I went,
no.
And just put it out on my arm, and you can see the spot where I put it out because it still is discolored.
Oh, you did
After
do that.
all, yeah, I did, and just fucking put a cigarette out on my arm, and it did not hurt, and it was not a problem until like a week later when it really just became a problem. And I tried to like, you know, take care of it.
You're a
salve
gigantic
on it.
piece of shit.
It was one of the dumbest things but it was really cool when
You're
I did it.
punk
I was
as
like,
fuck.
Yeah.
So you basically, you were just fresh off of going over to Sticky Fingers, and you had just gotten and
Sticky
Reptilian.
Fingers was probably still around at that point.
Reptilian and Sticky Fingers, and you got a nose piercing, and you were like,
well,
hell
he
yeah.
pierced his own nose with the safety pin.
There you go.
No, I pierced my eyebrow with a safety pin.
God, I fucking hate you.
Well, yeah, you were out back of Bar, not Max's, Bar.
No,
'cause
Bar.
It's far more punk. And
Have you ever been to that place?
What, Max's?
Bar.
A bar?
Yeah, down the street from Max's.
Bar.
No.
Max's is
I
here.
don't go to Fells Point.
So Max's is here. If
You'd
you
go
go
to
down,
Bar.
you would love Bar.
Probably.
It's just called Bar. There's a sign outside that just says Bar. And it's just
Everybody say bar one more time.
Bar.
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 Yeah.
Bar.
Bar, 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 bar.
Roseanne Bar.
Roseanne. Okay,
Is
so
a Nazi.
That's her
So
words.
You're right.
let's just wrap this part up.
Photo shoot.
Let's wrap this part up.
It only
because-
took 27,000 minutes.
We're on
All right.
29.
Woohoo!
So yeah. We're good.
Okay.
Let's talk later. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'm sorry we were upside down.